For the first time, Benue people they have apologized to Biafrans. I'm talking about the Igbo people in Nigeria over the civil war. They said that they should not have supported the North against the Igbos, assuming they can see the future. We are talking about what happened here this lovely morning. This people stand. Every argument again. There are 4 people from Benue indigenous, 1 from Plateau State. And they were cursing, they were cursing the Hausa people this morning. We supported you during the civil war to fight against the Igbos. You are now eliminating and killing our people. It really caused a fight this morning that the Yoruba people have to separate between the Benue people and the Hausa this lovely morning at our newspaper stand here. If you are watching for the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, on notifications, drop a comment, click the like button, like this video, and also share to others. There are 4 human beings from Benue whose family have been affected by this Herdsmen attack. Waymaker, you are also from Kogi State, the Middle Belt. Are you thinking that that the Middle Belt are now regretting fighting against the Igbos during the Civil War?
Yes, of course. Thank you for having me. Of course, the Middle Belt have started regretting why they involved themselves against fighting Biafra. Don't forget that the Gowon himself allowed British to brainwash him and make the Middle Belt to fight, to join hands to stop the Biafra war. Right now, the Gowon now ran away from Nigeria. He's nowhere to defend the Middle Belt anymore. Where is Gowon? Gowon is nowhere to be found. He has run away. Leave us for we to face the Fulani, which deceive us that we should fight the Biafra, that Fulani as our brother. But look at it now, Gowon has leave us away and not away. You cannot see my people that ran away from Benue now. They are now going to Biafra land to seek for refuge, to seek for safety in Biafra land now. And that's why you can see many of Benue people, Middle Belt now, we are appealing to Biafra for forgiveness. And we are also saying that if the Fulani leaders in the southeast, the governors of the leaders of the southeast, they don't value Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, please, we are begging them, let them release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for us. Let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come and take champion to protect us with the Middle Belt, so that we can welcome him, so that we can see so that we can protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without us. Because I see no reason, God who have seen tomorrow, who see yesterday, and prepare Mazi Nnamdi Kanu against this day in Nigeria. God is not a stupid God. He knows that Fulani men are going to come heavily on people, and that's why you can see, because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now, the Fulani men have more the audacity to enter into Biafra land the way they are killing people in Benue, the way they are killing people in Plateau, the way they are killing people in Taraba. You can see that if not for the help of Amoteku, which the Southwest government have come together and put Amoteku together, Southwest here will have been another danger zone for them to terrorize. But thank God for Amoteku. God will keep blessing this late Keredolu, the former governor of Ondo State, who stood against all during Buhari government. And he said Amoteku must come. Today, Amoteku now is rescuing people in the southwest here. I must say, may the soul of Keredolu keep resting in peace, in perfect peace.
Now, we saw the Benue people, they are saying that finally they are in support of Nnamdi Kanu's release. That they did not know this was the plan of the Fulani when they are, or somebody who said, one of them, that one of our forefathers fought during the civil war on the Nigerian side. This is a very, very big mistake. What do you think has changed? Do you think that truly the Benue people, they have really apologized and they are now ready to know that yes, the Fulani are our enemies?
No, the truth of the matter that before now, Fulani people, the Benue people, they have realized their mistake, where they got it wrong. And that's why they have realized their mistake, begging Biafra forgiveness. It translates during the general election, in 2023 election. You can see the way Benue people came out in mass and vote for Peter Obi, because they believe that if Peter Obi becomes the president of Nigeria, the killing in Benue will stop. You can see it. For you to know that they show remorse. They show that, oh, we are truly sorry for joining Nigeria, for joining Yakubu Gowon to fight the Biafra war. Today, they are at the end side receiving it hotly. And that's why you can see that even Buhari government did not spare Benue in his government. The Fulani, bounce on them even as they are still passing them there, even when Bola Ahmed Tinubu is there. So for me, they are indeed intentional for begging for Biafra for forgiveness. And that's why you can see now they are calling for the release of Martin Amdekano with immediate effect now.
Yesterday, we saw how many people, how they fled to Enugu State. Enugu shares a boundary with the Benue people. And one of them called the family and said that they are very safe now in the Enugu State. And the Enugu youths have warned the Herdsmen, don't cross over to this part of Nigeria. But now, people are saying that even the Enugu governor is afraid to speak for his people against these insurgents. What do you have to say about that?
Yes, now, of course, you can see yesterday, as I've told you, that the Benue people have realized their mistake now. They are now running to Biafra land for safety. They are calling for the release of Martin Amdekano. As you can say by yourself, that most of them are testifying that Igbos are accommodative. Igbos are welcomed them yesterday. They have a rest of mind compared to what they are in Benue. And that's why they look at the governor of Benue today. The man needs to be impeached. The man needs to resign because he's incapable to take care of the Benue people. These are the same people who gang up with the former governor of the state, Samuel Tom. They say, oh, Samuel Tom is PDP man. He hates Buhari government. That's why he's calling Fulani Day, Fulani now. And Fulani now, nothing doing what Samuel Tom have been saying, for crying out loud. These shenanigans character they are doing in the middle belt need to stop. Bola Ahmed Tinubu need to stand up and do the need for and call these people to order. What is Bola Ahmed Tinubu waiting for? See, the sponsor have called Bola Ahmed Tinubu and told him that the problem of Nigeria's insecurity is between the Fulani men and the Hausas. It's on the public domain, go and check. Since then, what has Bola Ahmed Tinubu do about it? If Bola Ahmed Tinubu take an action, if Bola Ahmed Tinubu call the Fulani Herdsmen, the Hausa, who are fighting for this, calling them. Every day keep telling us, oh, Fulani men that are killing in Benue, they are not Nigeria Fulani. My question now is that, how do we differentiate between Nigeria Fulani and Fulani that are not Nigerians? Let the government come out and explain to us, how do we know this Fulani are Nigeria Fulani and this one are not Nigeria Fulani? So without that, we are wasting our time. And that's why, as I tell you, that the answer to this problem, restructure this country or you divide this country, let everybody go on their own peaceful way.
Now, we saw on Monday, Ogiso said, former governor of Abia State, he said that they are using Boko Haram to frustrate the effort of development Tinubu. That Boko Haram is being used to frustrate Tinubu. I read about Dr. Ogiso, former governor of Abia State and the incumbent senator. What can you say about that man? Many Igbos are this man is not a true Igbo man. Some Igbo people are saying that. What do you say about it?
In fact, remains that I wouldn't want to talk about the case of Ogiso because Ogiso for me, I don't take it serious. A man whereby you came from the same state where Martin Amdekano came from, you that have failed for 8 years. I went to Imo State, Abia State in 2013, and I saw the situation of Abia State was terrible under him, under his government, or maybe after when he just left, I went. You can see no road, nothing, God whole state. See how terrible it was. But we thank God today, God bring somebody like Rossi, who is doing the needful. So for him to have the guts, I've been telling that Boko Haram are frustrating Bola Ahmed Tinubu government. Boko Haram did not disturb during Buhari government. Why are we so sentimental when it comes to the issue of discussion? Let him go and talk about the injustice that has been done to them, to Martin Amdekano, before you talk about see, these people will keep pretending. They will sell themselves out. Today, where is Rota Okorocha? Rota Okorocha did more than this. He was the one who found APC, found the father of APC. He sold Imo State to Fulani. He was the one who took a nurse to government house in Imo State. He did everything today. Opus Odema, where is Opus Odema? Opus Odema is nowhere to be found. Nobody is talking about Opus Odema. Under the organogram of APC, under Nigeria politics today. So they should learn that all this thing they are doing, they set their people up because of position. Time will tell. Time will tell. The way it happened, look at Ifeanyi Ubah. Where is Ifeanyi Ubah today? Everybody will join Ifeanyi Ubah. Both me that you are interviewed, both you that interview me. None of us will stay in this world forever. We go, but after you have gone, whatever you do on earth is what people are going to talk about you. We talk about Akeredolu. I talk about Akeredolu governor. What Akeredolu have done by trying, even with the heart of what Buhari did. He brought Amoteku. He standing against every other governor in Southwest that Amoteku must stay. They funded Amoteku. He has gone, but Amoteku is useful to Yoruba today. We have saw what Pa Ayo Adebanjo did in general election, how he stood on his ground, correct everything that Pai Adebayo have said that Pai Adebayo is not alive, but his word is alive. So whatever they do, let them do it. This is how the Kalo, time will tell. We will know who is true. Look at Ekweremadu. Ekweremadu is in prison in UK today. If they tell him 10 years ago that Ekweremadu, we have this same issue. Will he agree? He refused to fight for Biafra. He refused to fight for the marginalization of our Biafra. But look at what he has got in return. So for me, we don't need to drive out on Odikalo. Odikalo is just beating around the bush. He's looking for favor from Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Now let's talk about Chukwuma Soludo, the governor of Anambra State. When Bola Tinubu went there to inaugurate, he refused to speak about Nnamdi Kanu's release. I was saw Bola Tinubu was even given a chieftaincy title. He has been endorsed by all Indigo. He has been endorsed by Igbo kings. Tinubu has been endorsed by many top Igbo organizations. I say that these people are just saboteurs. They are betrayers to the Igbo cause. What do you have to say about that?
No, one thing you need to consider is that most of them, they are fully. They are trying to fight and say they don't love Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They are pretending. Even Bola Ahmed Tinubu knows that these people are just running for their own selfish interest. You go and give your chief title to Bola Ahmed Tinubu for what? Has Bola Ahmed Tinubu fought any battle? DK1, it means the person who has fought battle for person in Igbo land. Which battle has he fought for the Igbo? Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the richest landlord, the biggest landlord in Africa. He have a land in the south. What makes him to derive the title they gave to him? A man who clicked what belongs to the southeast region, you are going there and giving him title. So Bola Ahmed Tinubu also know that they are playing politics. They want to use him to achieve his game. So the game is on. They are playing game. Don't forget that politics is a game. It's not like a chess game. They are playing for each other. Bola Ahmed Tinubu know who truly love him or not. He knows that these people are playing politics. And we are saying that whatever he do too, everything will be given account of him. Not like at home, is begging Biafra. He's doing every other mean because he knows that his time is running out.
Now, let's look at this other angle here. We have seen, for example, the Igbos are refusing to join the army. Igbos are saying no, we don't want to join army because of them repentant Boko Haram. Do you think that the Igbos are, people are telling the Igbos now, you are not joining the army now, not that tomorrow you'll be saying that Hausa is here, Fulani is the Oga, Yoruba is the Oga, Ijo are the Oga, others are the Oga, but you are not joining now. Do you think that now that the Igbos should change their mind and start joining the Nigerian army to fight and protect Nigerians?
Yes, of course. Igbos are Igbo. I have my sibling want to go and join. I will not advise them to go and join Nigeria, to go and join Nigeria in the sense that you can see CPS Noso, who was betrayed by repentant Boko Haram a few weeks ago, and he died in the course of that struggle. Many Igbos, there's one Igbo guy from Benue State, the only surviving son, who just joined Nigeria money. He died as a sacrificial lamb in the battlefront, in the front of fighting battle of Boko Haram. So you can see all these scenarios. Many of these families will not allow any of their children to go and fight for Biafra battle anymore. And that's why you can see that Biafrans now are feeling reluctant to go and join Nigerian armies. Come to think of it, I've said this time without number, that to create a security in the southeast that are uniform to Imo State, Abia State, Enugu State, Ebonyi State. But as I tell you now, all the governors, they are using them for political purpose. E.g. like Soludo in Enugu, all those Egune Chamber, Soludo is using, they are using it for their own selfish interests, not to protect the people. As we speak now, Samuel Ekpan has been seized in Finland. You should not communicate with Biafra. Go to Southeast, they are still killing. Ebubeago now they are using. They are acquiring people. They are arresting people unlawfully, detaining people. A video that is going viral now, where Ebubeago, the chamber of the one that Soludo is using, that are arresting people. Who gave them the mandate to arrest people for goodness sake, and you detain them for 3 months? These are shenanigans that they are doing in the Southeast. That's why I'm telling you that if not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not only Igbo, if not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Nigeria would have gone under this Fulani agenda to Islamize this country. And that's why you can see now they are moving all around. You go spread that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be preaching about this Fulani herdsmen. They want to take over Nigeria. They want to Islamize Nigeria. Which of it that has not come into pass? When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was preaching this gospel, people were swearing for him. Many people did not believe in him. Why? Because they felt that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to come and divide Nigeria. But it is blurry today that everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said to the past have come to pass. Can you now see where we are, where we find ourselves as a nation? So for me, that young man has to be protected. That young man has to be free. All this money Bola Ahmed Tinubu go and start a fresh trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's a waste of time. Nigerians are hungry in the street. Money that they are spending for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu every court, he need to fill a community. Do you know the hungers that is going on in the land? Many parents now cannot send their children to school. Look, there is a doom that is ahead of Nigeria.
A doom?
Doom is ahead of Nigeria. Let me tell you how it's a doom. Let me tell you. See, the children of the poor now cannot go to school. They are at home. In nearest future, in 30 years to come, what will become these children? They say an idle hand is the workshop of the devil. When you don't have what you are doing, that is why a man will be telling you, go and steal, go and join armed robber, go and join kidnapping. But when you have what you are doing, that mind will not come. You'll be busy with what you are doing. These children on the street now, they cannot go to school. Their parents cannot send them to school. In nearest future, will they allow the children of politicians to go scot-free? They will not. They will stand up. Because this life, everybody come this life to come and enjoy. Nobody come life on look. You they talk to me and chicken. Me, I no cigarette drink. You think say me I go happy? That is the problem. The children of the poor that the government refused to train 30 years ago are the one causing terror now in Nigeria. These Boko Harams, these Fulani Herdsmen, if they go to school, do you think they will be doing all this thing they are doing? When the poor men now, they are sending their children to UK to go and school. They are sending their children everywhere. They destroy the education of Nigeria. Wait, it will take a time. And that's why I said the only solution to Nigeria, this country, split this country, let everybody go. Or you restructure the country. Let's go back to regional government. Southwest, go to your regional government. Lagos alone is enough to feed Yorubas. No any Yoruba man that's supposed to be suffering with the way God has blessed Lagos. But it took one man to pocketed Lagos. A man pocketed Lagos in his own pocket. See, that is the one that will determine who become anything in the Southwest here. And that's why that man is killing the glory of the Southwest. Today, we have people who are supposed to represent this Southwest. People like former governor Fashola, who can represent the Southwest. Yoruba will be proud that yes, we have a son that represents us out there. We have Otibajo, who can speak with Donald Trump, who has everything he has. But the silent thing, they say, Emiloko, now my thought. Emiloko now is consuming the Nigeria. Emiloko children now cannot go to school. Emiloko now, because of Emiloko now, children cannot eat. How, when last that people eat chicken? When last people eat chicken? As I speak to you now, many children now, it has up to 2 years now, they see chicken in their eye.
But many, now let's talk about them, the killings again. Many Igbos are thanking God, in quote, and praising God, that it was the Middle Belt that formed alliance with the Fulani to kill them during the Civil War. And Yoruba people too were included. But now, the Fulanis are now killing them back. And Yakubu Gowon, who led Nigeria against Biafra, he has run out of Nigeria, is now living in the UK. The Fulani Herdsmen have almost finished Benue, almost finished Plateau. That God is fighting for the Igbo people. What do you have to say about that?
The truth of the matter is that then was out of ignorance. If we are to be now that Biafra was fight, I would tell that Middle Belt will join Biafra to fight Nigeria government.
If it is now?
Yes, if it is now. I told you that if Bawan will have not allowed British to use his brain to fight Biafra, Africa will have been the better continent by now, because this Biafra will have been the Japan of Africa. They will have been China of Africa. There's no need enough for you to be going to China. But Gowon allow British. When I tell you people say my mouth they smell. Nobody is in Nigeria. Yoruba is not in Nigeria. Igbo is not in Nigeria. Hausa is not in Nigeria. If you tell me that Yoruba is in Nigeria, Igbo is in Nigeria, Hausa is in, what is the meaning of Yoruba? What is the meaning of Nigeria in Yoruba? What is the meaning of Nigeria in Hausa? What is the meaning of Nigeria in Igbo? Nobody is in Nigeria. British join us together to make us. And that's why you can see doctors, engineers, sell all their property. They go to UK. What are they doing? They go there to go caregiver. They go and watch people. A whole doctor in Nigeria. If these people, they have sat down, they manipulate our brain. They use us to be slavery world. Nobody is in Nigeria. This Nigeria, they join us together, they call us Nigeria. No, what is the meaning of Nigeria in Yoruba? What is the meaning of Nigeria in Igbo? What is the meaning of Nigeria in Hausa? Can't we sit down and say, no, we cannot be a slave to these people? And that's why we are happy what Abraham Traore is doing in Africa. Abraham Traore now has seen the light that these people, let me tell you, the white supposed to be the one that is supposed to be worshiping Africa. Because everything God gave it to Africa, mineral resources, and that's why they are coming to Africa. They are using Africa as they are making us, taking us to their country, to develop their country. Nothing is in America. Nothing is in Europe compared to what God has endowed Africa with. But these people have seen it. They use religion to brainwash us. Go to Nigeria today, mosques everywhere, church everywhere, no factory. And that is why you see John, Matthew, Gideon, now Yahoo they do for street. Jamil, Mustafa, now Yahoo they do. It's not that they don't come from religious family. They come from good family. But the family don't fit pay bill. Papa and mama no fit pay house rent again. Jamiu need to go street to go do yahoo to scam to pay the house rent. Gideon Matthew need to go street to go scam Oyinbo to pay house rent. But now only politician. You see Lagos now, politician na then they buy everywhere. That's why if you pay house rent now, you rent a house. Before 1 year, they say they don't buy that house. Who buy am? Make investigation. A politician buy am. Now only them they chop for this country. The poor men children now they do yahoo up and down. That's why I challenge the governor of Lagos, Sanwo-Olu, when he was saying Nigeria youth to go and join Nigeria army, that there is benefit. Where Sanwo-Olu tell his son go join Nigeria army? Is it only the poor men children that join Nigeria army?
I don't know.
Not the only poor man children that join army. Rich men too. It's enough time we hear Tinubu song. Tinubu song become Nigeria army. It is high time we hear the Governor Sanwo-Olu song don't become a Nigeria army. Hope Uzodinma son is now a policeman.
Hope Uzodinma
son is now a policeman. Is it a crime? Is it a crime for a governor son to go and be a policeman? Is it only poor man children that become policeman? They carry them, go to Boko Haram, they go waste them there. It's not. So it is high time we start telling these people that enough is enough.
But do you see a now let's also look at this one. The way Nigeria is going now,